welcome to Big Time Wrestling right here on MyTV. I'm Steve Sparta, once again joined this week by
Italy's greatest athlete, AJ Matrano.
And fans, I can't stress this enough. Saturday night, March 20th, the Webster Town Hall, Webster, Massachusetts.
Can't wait. Get your tickets now. They're going off fast.
The Big Time Wrestling Webster debut of Mankind, Mick Foley, right there in Webster on Saturday night, March 20th. Come out early, meet Mick Foley, get a picture with him. He'll sit there and talk wrestling, meet the entire family, Saturday night, March 20th at the Webster Town Hall.
But tonight, we look at the greatest superstar in BTW history, the heavyweight champion of the world, Just Incredible, right?
Just Incredible is not the heavyweight champion of the world. He's a despicable scumbag, and he hasn't been the champion since August 1st. So let's go back and relive this as if we have to watch it one more time, how Commissioner Byrne stripped Just Incredible of the heavyweight title at the Super Summer Spectacular.
This is Richard Byrne. I am the commissioner for Big Time Wrestling. And due to the outside interference by Scott Hall and even legendary Terry Funk at the Summer Spectacular, I must strip the heavyweight title from Just Incredible. There will be a tournament as a result of this.
The actions...
Stupid. Thank you. What a stupid decision Richard Byrne's made. Just because of one controversial match, he strips Just Incredible the title? He did nothing wrong.
A whole lot of
this is too heavy for me.
It was a whole lot of things. The actions of Just Incredible left Big Time Wrestling without a heavyweight champion.
So what do? They make a lame-o tournament with 8 schmucks and one guy. I don't want to talk.
Yeah, and you weren't in it. And we all know who won the tournament. Spike Dudley, the current Big Time Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Cheated.
He did not cheat. You weren't even in the tournament, Matrano. Let's take a look at how Spike Dudley made it to the finals.
And that is the end of Spike Dudley.
Like I said, we need a moment of silence, please, for Spike Dudley's career, because he's not getting up from this.
Rick Fuller here. He seems like he's kind of just toying with Spike. But you know what? There has to be a measure of respect for a man that size. Oh, misses a boot.
Oh, no.
Shot up on the top rope. This is the opportunity that Spike needed.
Hey, you better take advantage. This might be his only opportunity to get an upper hand on Rick Fuller.
Where's Fabulous now to help his man? Oh, high crossbody, but he just catches him. Uh-oh.
Gonna post him like a Spike.
Under the post? No. Misses. And he takes, but there he is. There's John Walters once again.
It's all part of the plan.
A cheap shot.
No, it's not a cheap shot. This is what they talked about in the back. This is how they're going to take the championship home.
There
you go, boys.
And now leaving room for the double team. He goes to the high five. Oh, and Fuller just punches him off. He just punches off John Walters. He doesn't need his help. He doesn't want his help.
Shut up. Everything's fine. It's just the hotheads. They just got a little excited. Everything's okay. Relax.
Rick Fuller does not want the help of John Walters. He does not want the help of Johnny Fabulous. He wants this title on his own.
Oh, no, he's going to blow it.
But
no.
Spike Dudley's coming in with those elbows.
He's going to blow it.
What is he going to blow the plan? Oh, the plan of Spike Dudley is coming to an end. Boom! Oh, choke slams the brains out of him. But what is Fabulous doing up in the apron?
He's telling him to do it again.
Rick Fuller wants that pin. He's telling him to do it again. Why would he tell him to do that?
I don't give a damn what Rick Fuller wants. Johnny Fabulous gave him specific instructions. Now listen, don't.
Specific
instructions. You hear me? He said, do it again. Break his neck. Take him out of the tournament. Do the right thing, Rick. Do the right thing.
Take him out of the tournament. Rick Fuller should want to advance in this tournament.
No. He should want to stay with who pays him. Dance with who brung you. Johnny Fabulous pays him to do what he wants to do. Now break his neck.
But not if Spike Dudley has anything to say about it. He takes him up.
Rick!
After drop, he takes him off his feet. He's taking Rick Fuller down. But wait, Johnny Fabulous, John Walters is in the ring.
See what happens.
No!
See what has to happen. They have to take matters into their own hands because Rick Fuller can't follow a plan.
John Walters has screwed Rick Fuller out of his opportunity.
He didn't screw anything. They're just doing what they had to do.
Outside interference, the winner of this bout and advancing in the BTW heavyweight tournament is Spike Dudley.
He took Rick Fuller's opportunity. And we're back as both of these men are down.
Major, did you see that superplex?
This would be a huge victory for either of these men to advance to the finals, but I don't know if either of them are going to answer to this 10 count.
They were at least 20, 30, 40 feet in the air with that superplex. I've never seen it. And the velocity, they hit that mat and bounced up. I'm at a loss for words. Can't you understand that?
You've been definitely hitting the eggnog. Slick Wagner Brown now working the punches into the face of little Spike Dudley.
The much stronger Slick Wagner Brown has a lot more power behind that punch. But then you get the quickness and agility of Spike.
Reversal, and goes Spike.
Posts himself again. That post, that's a hazard here in BTW. A lot of guys have been hitting that.
You got to look out for those posts, just like you got to look out for Big Time Wrestling on January 2nd, coming back to the Webster Town Hall.
Perhaps unquestionable. You know what? Forget I said that. That's what you got to do to get the job done. Maybe Slick's finally realizing he's got to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to get to the top of BTW. Oh, how do you think he got those tag titles? By screwing around? No, he beat up people.
Listen, Slick's just getting a little frustrated, that's all. He's got some good wrestling. He's showing a great exposition here.
He's not getting frustrated. He's just doing the right thing. He's doing what he has to do to win. He's finally coming around.
You know, it would he'd be the first time.
Get out of the way, cameraman.
Up to the top he goes.
Oh, he's going to squash him.
Slick Wagner Brown is dangerous from the third rope, as we saw earlier in this match. Oh!
You hear those people cheer for that?
Punch right to the stomach there.
Why are they cheering when Slick gets hurt?
Spike Dudley just trying to regain his composure. Oh, atomic drop. Off the ropes goes Wagner Brown. Reversal. Oh,
that headbutt.
That headbutt on a Spike. This could be it.
Grab the ropes.
Two. Too close to the ropes, though. Out goes Spike Dudley.
That's unfortunate. He shouldn't have been too close to the ropes when he pinned him and he got thrown out of the ring. It's not Slick's problem.
He's got to regain his composure here. Slick Wagner Brown, he may take this by a count out. Who knows? There could be too much taken out of the tank, a little Spike Dudley.
Absolutely. Take it any way you can get it, especially someone like Spike, that scrappy little punk. He'll do whatever it takes.
You know, Slick Wagner Brown, he has a potential chance here to be the first man to hold 2 titles at the same time in Big Time Wrestling.
He can do it, too. I just say that? Yes.
He has the potential. He truly does.
Spike's just making it in. Oh, he just made it. He just made it in the ring.
Just answer that 10 count. Slick Wagner Brown, though, goes right back to working on Spike Dudley. He doesn't want to see this opportunity slip away.
Well, obviously not. He's getting a little ruthless attitude, and I like it.
Slick Wagner Brown here with Spike Dudley out the ropes. Up and over, but he catches him. He catches him. He'd be going for a power slam. No, turns him around. Spike Dudley, boot to the stomach.
He's got him hooked.
He's got him hooked. He's got him hooked for that acid drop, but no.
Nice counter.
Slick Wagner Brown reverses it. Works him into the corner.
Very nice move. That's great scouting. Someone as famous as Spike Dudley. Slick spot on the... Oh, nice kick.
Spinning back kick to the stomach of Spike Dudley.
You got to know
Slick Wagner Brown misses the kick. Go. Goes for the kick. No, misses it.
Oh, he hesitated.
No, Spike Dudley rolls him up. 1, 2. No, not enough. Oh, Spike Dudley, boot to the gut.
He's got him hooked again.
Up he goes. No, misses. Misses the acid drop. Goes to the boot again. Blocks it. Slick Wagner Brown catches him. He's setting him up for something here.
Oh,
looks like some sort of power bomb package power driver. No, rolls through. Spike Dudley, boot to the stomach. I can't even keep up.
This is fast action.
Rolls him through. 1, 2, and 3.
There you have it. Spike Dudley advances to the finals of the Big Time Wrestling Heavyweight Tournament. And the stage was set, Metrano, for Saturday night, January 2nd at the Webster Town Hall. Spike Dudley moves to the finals to take on the former 2-time heavyweight champion, the Hurricane John Walters.
I can tell you don't like this either. I know, you think it's crap, too, that this idiot made it to the finals. I'm kind of sick of it myself. But, yeah, 8 came down to 2, and go ahead.
And in a match that saw Johnny Fabulous's constant interference...
He's saying that for? He didn't do...
Big Rick Fuller come out and clear out Johnny.
Actually, that was ridiculous.
And a new heavyweight champion in Spike Dudley. So let's get to the Webster Town Hall and relive the final moments of the heavyweight title matchup.
Whoa!
Decisive champion to represent Big Time Wrestling.
First of all, there's no reason for that. Johnny Fabulous did nothing wrong, and now because of that distraction, John Walters is getting his head bashed in by the turnbuckles.
His head bashed into the turnbuckle. Reversal. Up and over goes Spike Dudley, but no, John Walters is there behind him. Picks him up and puts him on the top rope.
Oh, he crossed his little Dudleys right there.
John Walters has the size advantage here. He also has the advantage. To him, he has been a 2-time Big Time Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Spike Dudley has yet to hold gold in Big Time Wrestling. On the ropes he goes. It's in. Oh!
Taking the little runs apart. Here's a little bit of history for you. Not so many people know this. John Walters won his first BTW championship by defeating guess who? Spike Dudley. That's right. Almost 3 years ago, he beat him to become the BTW champion. And if I'm right, which I usually am, tonight will be the same way. John Walters is taking home the gold. Trust me.
Either way, we'll see a new champ. And we're back, folks, as Hurricane John Walters is getting the better of Spike Dudley. He should be trying to go for the pin on Spike Dudley. He should be trying to take him out, whatever it takes to get his hands on this championship again.
Well, John Walters is showing the little bit of respect that we all should Spike Dudley. He's pretty resilient, and you do have to give him quite a beating to take him down. So that's what John's doing. He's going to wear him down enough to make sure that 1, 2, 3
on the ropes goes, sunset flip, rolls through. John Walters.
Oh, so that sharpshooter.
He could be going for that. We've seen John Walters submit many different men with this sharpshooter.
If he turns him over and cranks down on it, it's over.
It could be it. It's quite early in the match, though. There's going to be a lot of fights still left in Spike Dudley. Although a sharpshooter is a painful submission maneuver.
But John, you got to sit down on it. You got to sit down and crank it.
It works over the lower back, the knees, the quadriceps, the ankles. Just about every single part of the human body is picked apart with this maneuver. But Spike Dudley is able to roll through and get to the ropes. He's got him.
Oh, then he goes low on him. What a horrible tactic.
Well, he's working apart the lower region of John Walters as well, I guess. I guess that's a little bit of payback for crouching on the ropes
as
earlier.
well. John Walters has done no such thing to Spike Dudley.
What are you talking about? You just said it yourself. He hit him in the Dudleys earlier. Now's both of these men. They both need to answer this 10 count.
What happens if they don't? What happens if it's a double count?
I could only imagine. I don't know what would happen. Maybe we'd have to start from scratch. We'd have a whole other tournament here happen in Webster. Off the ropes to Spike Dudley. Oh, headbutt to the gut.
That was very low. He's going for it.
Spike. Oh, has to drop. He's going to roll over. 1, 2, new champion.
No, it's not enough. Joe Walters is still in this thing.
And we're back. And Spike Dudley. We just saw John Walters kick out of his 1, 2. No, still not enough. We saw Hurricane John Walters kick out of the acid drop by Spike Dudley. I did not see that coming. I figured that had to be it.
You know what I didn't see coming was Rick Fuller here tonight, running Johnny Fabulous out of this title match for no good reason.
Oh, and John Walters is picking up Spike Dudley here, setting him up for this. Oh,
what a devastating move! That's gonna win him the 3-time championship right now.
1, 2, no!
Look at the look on Walters' face. He can't believe he kicked out of that.
I thought we were seeing a new champion. I thought
you did. I did.
I think this whole building did. They want to see Spike Dudley, though, take this title away from John Walters. They want to see it taken away from Johnny Fabulous, who's done everything he could to hold on to keep a stranglehold on that title. Much like the stranglehold I'm sure Rick Fuller has on Johnny Fabulous right now, holding on to him by the collar. There's nothing Johnny Fabulous wants more than to be out there interfering on the part of his man, John Walters.
Just enjoy this match, you sicko. How to think like that? Do it again, John.
I'm a sicko. I got 2 eyes. 2 eyes to see. 2 eyes to see. Spike Dudley.
Oh my God, that referee's down and out.
John Walters will use whatever he can to win this contest.
There's some commotion on the aisleway. What is this?
Wait.
Is that what I think it is?
No, you have to be kidding me.
Oh my God, that's him.
We haven't seen Justin Credible in months after he was stripped of the Big Time Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. No. Super kick takes out John Walters. And he's going to grab his friend Spike Dudley. If he's not going to have the title, we're going to have a champion worth having in big time wrestling. We're going to have a champion in little Spike Dudley. Justin Credible wakes up the referee.
He's practically giving Spike the title.
1, 2, we're going to have a new champ. Yes! And the people of Webster are on their feet.
The winner and new BTW heavyweight champion, the unbreakable Spike Dudley!
That's next? They're going to air that part next. You sure now? I love you. Watch this.
Will you stop it? Big Time Wrestling now had a heavyweight champion they could be proud of in Spike Dudley. And the stage was set. Everyone would think that on Saturday night, March 20th at the Webster Super Show, that Spike Dudley would be taking on John Walters in a rematch. That's protocol for the Big Time Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely.
But with what happened next at the Webster Town Hall, the landscape of Big Time Wrestling changed.
Spike Dudley takes the championship, the heavyweight championship here in Big Time Wrestling. What the hell?
I can't hear you.
Friend, Justin Credible.
What are you saying? This place is exploding. I can't hear a word you're saying.
A returning Justin Credible. We never thought we'd see him back in a Big Time Wrestling ring, but he's back to help Spike Dudley take the championship away from Fabulous and his men.
Help was an understatement. He practically handed it to him.
And he does just that. Just incredible. He may not be the man who has the title. He may not have it now. Who knows what will happen down the road. But Spike Dudley is your new Big Time Wrestling heavyweight champion.
I bet you're happy these two extreme friends are finally reunited in BTW. What's this?
I'm just glad that we can have a champion that we can be proud of.
I'm not proud. I'm not proud of either of these two. That referee either.
congratulations to these fans here in Webster who've watched you wrestle for over a year now. Going after the championship belt, doing everything he could to take it to the fabulous army every single day.
This is nauseating. This is absolutely nauseating.
What is nauseating about this? What is sickening about this? Wait a second. Oh!
Wow!
Why would Just Incredible do that? Wipe that smile off your face. Why would you do that? Why would Just Incredible and Spike Dudley have been friends for 10 years? And Just Incredible is wearing those heavy boots, just flying him into the body, punishing little Spike Dudley.
Spike has been betrayed by his best friend, Just Incredible. Justin just saved the night. This is great. Oh, he's got a steel chair in his hand.
You have to be kidding me. After all everybody has done, after everything has been done for Just Incredible.
After him, look at everything Spike Dudley just went through. Now to be betrayed by his best friend who's staring him right in the face.
I don't have.
What's he gonna do to him?
Say. You've got to. No. But this is sick. This is sick. That's incredible, and that's disgusting. That's all that is. That's disgusting.
Look at him. That's that. Listen. Oh.
Explain yourself.
You no good piece of garbage. You are no better than these lousy fans that turned their backs on me just the way the promotion turned its back on me.
He's got a point there.
Nobody turned their back on Just Incredible.
I came here for one reason, and one reason only, is to give you this so I can take what's rightfully mine. Now, I know you know what I'm gonna say, but that Spike Dudley is and always will be Just Incredible.
Just Incredible has returned tonight, and he sealed his friend's fate in blood. He's got the title, but for how long?
Friday night, March 19th, the Danbury Arena, Danbury, Connecticut, the place for Danbury Mania 2, quite possibly the biggest card in the history of big-time wrestling. You will see live in the ring in Danbury a live Piper's Pit with the Hot Rod, the Hall of Famer, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Also, joining us live in Danbury on March 19th, the hardcore icon, Mick Foley, live at the arena. On top of all this, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Eugene, The Patriot, big-time wrestling heavyweight champion Spike Dudley, and Just Incredible in action. We'll see you the 19th in Danbury. Saturday night, March 20th, it's the Webster Rumble 2 with Mick Foley, the hardcore legend himself, live to meet the fans and get in the ring right in Webster. Also that evening, it's the first time ever, the return of Just Incredible to big-time wrestling as he gets his shot at Spike Dudley and his newly acquired big-time wrestling heavyweight championship. All that, much more, Eugene, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, The Patriot, live at the Webster Rumble, Saturday, March 20th in Webster, Massachusetts. We'll see you on the road with big-time wrestling. Just Incredible. Everyone thought he was returning with the dignity of the former champion. To give the man that he rode up and down the roads of the United States with, to hand him the brand new big-time wrestling.
He carried him up and down the roads. I mean, he's 150 pounds, not much to carry anyway.
He gets in the ring and he cracks him with the cane. It's something I'd expect out of somebody like you. And he's a scumbag. He's a loser.
It's unbelievable.
And I'm just as disgusted as every single one of you fans that's coming out on Saturday, March 20th to see Spike Dudley walk Just Incredible from brick wall to brick wall, the Webster Town Hall, and bash his head right through him.
All right, you're being a little too violent now. This isn't that. Chill out, pal. All right, all that's going to happen on March 20th, we're going to have a nice big show, and Just Incredible is going to rightfully take back what's his, and that's that world title. I feel like a politician.
And if you ask me, and if you ask the rest of the big-time wrestling championship committee, Just Incredible has done absolutely nothing to deserve this title shot that he's going to get on Saturday, March 20th. He's getting it because Spike Dudley wants him in the ring so bad, and Commissioner Byrne has given him the match he deserves. However, Matrano, Commissioner Burns had one more thing to say. that he would assign a special guest referee for Saturday night, March 20th at the Webster Town Hall.
Oh, so Spike's mother?
And that man is a man that knows hardcore. In Cactus Jack Mankind, Dude Love, Mick Foley, whatever you want to call him. He's going to be in the ring. He's going to take Mr. Cena, boot him out from ringside, and Spike Dudley is going to get to go one-on-one with Just Incredible on Saturday night, March 20th at the Webster Town Hall.
What
do you got to say about that? Mick Foley, Spike Dudley, Just Incredible, all in the ring at once Saturday night, March 20th. We'll see you next week, big-time wrestling fans.